Well, seeing as how this is a legit career choice now, I don't know, maybe we should talk about it. Did you know that you can use a VPN to trick some streaming services into thinking you're somewhere you're not? And that unlocks loads more content, especially if you're abroad as well. Have a look at the great deal NordVPN has got for you today with the link on the screen. Hi, it's me again. And I saw this headline, and normally the traditionalist in me and the fact that I should have been born in the 50s jumps out and says, "Argh." But it's a legit career choice now. Look at the headline. Look. My 7-year-old son was suspended from school because I do OnlyFans. Enough is enough. Now, the old man from the 50s in me would say, yes, love, enough is enough. Get a proper job and then your son won't be in trouble, wouldn't he? Can't say that anymore because OnlyFans is a proper pucker career choice. There are now girls growing up that want to be Instagram famous enough to then move on to OnlyFans to sell pictures of their TNA to thirsty men on the internet. And it's the men's fault. It's all our fault, blokes, because we pay for it. If we didn't pay for it, they wouldn't do it, would they? So I don't think it's the girls' fault. It's our fault. Is it a real career choice in the sense of a career? Well, it's probably not going to be long lasting, is it? As long as you keep down the gym, I suppose, and get enough Botox in your face. That's not the point. Whether we agree with it or not is immaterial. It's a legit career choice now, isn't it? And it's starting to affect her kid. Maybe we should have a look. Because I'll tell you what, if I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old and I was at school, right, and my mates found out that my mum was on OnlyFans, my life wouldn't be worth living. Every day, I'd have got grief. I'd have mates printing stuff out, putting it on a black. You know what kids are like, right? I'd be absolutely ripped for it. I'd have lads coming up to me going, "Something nice look at your mum on the internet last night whilst laying alone in bed." I'd be like, "Oh, leave me alone." That's unfair to the kid, isn't it? She shouldn't be so loud and proud about it, maybe. But then, if she wasn't loud and proud, and let's find it, that's going to be even worse. I don't know. Let's find out what happened to her kid. A mum claims her son was suspended from school after gossip spread about her OnlyFans page. Sarah had to briefly homeschool her 7-year-old and described being humiliated over choices she makes in her private life. So I was right. I was right. Someone's getting picked on because his mum gets her norks out for strangers on the internet. And that's just kids. It's just it would. I could see. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying any form of bullying is right at all. It should all be stamped out. But that's what would have happened to me. A celebrity can film sex scenes or be topless in a movie and be praised for a weird baby name when they give to their children. This is no different other than the fact we are giving our kids normal suburban lives. Having your rights as a mother, a good one at that, taken away by someone else for providing is unimaginably the worst feeling in the world. Is it comparable to that? Is it comparable to that? Say you're one of Angelina Jolie's 15 kids, probably about 15, isn't it? Are they going to get picked on at school because we once saw Angelina Jolie do a sex scene in a movie? Probably not, because their mum's Angelina Jolie, I would imagine. Not just some random woman getting her norks out on the internet. But it's a genuine career choice now, and we're going to see more and more of this, and there's going to be a lot more mums doing this. You know, the amount of women doing OnlyFans now is insane. It's crazy. It's what they want to do. It's easy money, isn't it? I tell you, if I weren't bad looking, I'd be on OnlyFans. I tell you straight away, easy money. I don't have to work again. Asked how the situation unfolded with her son, she said, "They never gave a reason or responded to us. They just graduated him out. We homeschooled to make up for the time missed, and he is now enrolled in the public school by our house and making honour roll." So yeah, well, I don't really know where to go with this. I just thought it was an interesting one to talk about. And I'm not a parent myself. I'm not. I don't want kids. I'm a great uncle, and that's where my duties end. So I can go down the pub once I've got rid of them. But I think you do have to understand that some of the personal choices you make will affect your children's bringing up. Yeah, my parents were publicans. They worked non-stop, 16-hour days. I barely saw my parents. I brought myself up with a Nintendo, you know, and a computer when they came out in '96. I got my first green screen computer. I was quite proud of that. No, it wasn't '90, it'd probably before '96. But anyway, you know, your choices affect your children. And if kids at school or the school itself find out that you're doing something immoral and you're at a religious school, Catholic school, whatever, then your actions can have implications on your children. Maybe you need to be more responsible or keep it more secret. I don't know. I don't know. All I know was that if I was a young lad and kids at school found out that my mum was doing, not anyone would want to see my mum on OnlyFans, as lovely as she is, but if kids found out that she was doing OnlyFans, I'd be changing schools every week. I'd be changing schools every week because my life would not be worth living because I know what schools are like. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Because that way, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon when I ta-da.